Game time for the Bucks to start their season against the Sixers. The Suns and Lakers rivalry picks up in Hollywood. 76ers Bucks, Suns, Lakers. Coverage begins next. Presented by Kia on TNT.
Blockbuster deal with the Bucks. Game time has a new zone.
Damn fucking right. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks.
Teams yet to play this season square off tonight. And there is seven-time All-Star Damian Lillard teaming up with Giannis in Milwaukee. First up to the Bucks.
The Sixers in town. Presented by Comax. Suns and Lakers, the late one, but right now all we're worried about is the Bucks and Sixers in the state of Wisconsin.
Yes, it was good. Good. Glad to be back home.
In this, had a great time in Denver, though.
Oh, it was great.
Much hospitality for the folks in Denver.
Yeah,
it was good.
Mile high. That's the funnest part. More than a mile high up there. The funnest part was watching you guys run from that snake.
What? Us guys running.
Well, no, not you. I'm sorry, guys, those two.
I sent the video to the live.
Everybody likes snakes is a damn fool.
Are we ready to do some hoops here tonight?
Well,
It's going to be some fun, man.
we can't get
Hoop
hoops.
Tuesday night.
There's the elephant in the room, and I don't mean Shaq. What's the elephant?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Can we start our business here today?
Sure.
Good. Let's do CarMax one-on-one and talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. That's what he's going to want to talk about.
We can.
Wait a little bit, can he get there?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what that was.
Game 7 of the Eastern Semis lost 112 to 88 at Boston.
Lost Game 7 in Boston, but the biggie, they lost Game 6 at home with a chance to close out that series. Jason Tatum outscored the Sixers by himself in the fourth quarter. Still haven't gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals since 2001. And the Sixers begin the season with all sorts of questions about James Harden, who wants to be traded to the Clippers, who has called President of Basketball Operations Daryl Morey a liar, and is not with the team in Milwaukee. Let's get the latest on all this from a guy who can certainly sort it out for us, and that is Chris Haynes. Chris, lay it out for us.
EJ, let's go back to yesterday, and glad to be back with you guys. James Harden showed up to practice yesterday, and the Sixers were surprised. He was away for 10 days, or the team is calling an excused absence. But when he arrived at practice, I was told that team officials kind of suggested that he should stay back, not travel with the team in Milwaukee, so he can go through his workouts, because he's been away, go through his workouts. And James Harden, from what I was told, interpreted that as a suggestion. So he went through practice. Then he ended up showing up at the airport to board his flight with his teammates, and he was stopped by the security official who told him he wasn't permitted to get on board. From there, Elton Brand, general manager for the Sixers, and head coach Nick Nurse approached James Harden and told him, listen, we need you to stay back. We have the resources. We need to track your progress. We need to track your measurables and your speed levels, because you've been away for so long. And we have all the resources back at the facility. And James was not happy about that. He wanted to get back, reacclimated with his teammates. He wanted to be here with his guy. He's really close. He works out with Coach Rico Hines, the assistant coach of the Sixers, and Rico is on the trip here. So he felt it would be better served if he's with the team. And so he is not here. He left the airport yesterday without further incident. I can tell you he did go to the facility today and got his work in. But there's another wrinkle to this. The NBA is kind of weighing in. This is from Mike Bass of the NBA. He says, we're looking into the facts around James Harden's availability tonight to determine whether an approved reason exists for his lack of participation. And we all know with the new guidelines for star players that, usually if a star player is hurt for whatever reason, he still has to show up at the arena to be present and visible for fans. But from what I'm told, James Harden is not hurt. So I don't know what the Sixers are going to tell the NBA. I know they've reached out to both sides to this point. So we'll have further developments probably in the next coming days on what results from that investigation.
I guess hurt feelings don't count as part of an injury or something like that. And here's my next question. How long can the Sixers let this go before they do something?
That's the $1 million question, DJ. We know Daryl Morey, who, that's the president of basketball operation. That's who James Harden has an issue with. We know he's going to wait until the very last opportunity where he feels like he can get the value that he is seeking in return. And so I don't know how long he's willing to go this route. I know James Harden. We know James Harden. He's going to say what's on his mind. He's going to do what he feels in the best interest of him. But he wants to be out there. He wants to be out there. He wants to get back reacclimated. What I can say is I spoke with Joel Embiid, and this is a star player who rival teams are monitoring to see where he's at, where his head is at. So I asked him about the situation. And he said,
about
to try to guide and lead the guys that we have available.
15 to 30 minutes out. Game time. But on the other news, Giannis is playing.
And I said, okay now. But specifically,
According to ESPN, they got betting line is 63.9% people have put their money on the Milwaukee Bucks to win their home opener. Well,
it's not tough to figure out. James Harden can't come back to Philly. The fans ain't gonna have it. Fans ain't gonna have it. He can't treat.
I don't need to hear any more news out of Philly. It's a 3-game series with the Sixers. Game 1 is today. Game 2 is on 2/25. Game 3 is on 3/14. In the 2023-2024 athletic standings,
the notion he gonna get a bucket load of picks and players to have a guy who's only gonna be on that team for 1 year, he's not gonna get a good deal. He's got to make the best deal possible. The iron of this whole thing is, if you ever traded James Harden a month ago or 3 weeks ago, they might have been in the sweepstakes to get Drew Harden. Drew Holiday, they would have had a better team. Now, there's nothing they can do. They probably gonna get a couple of bench players for James, but the notion that they're gonna get a lot for James, who has 1 year, and first of all, this is the 3rd year in a row he's demanded out there. You think some team was gonna give him a long-term deal? Hell no.
I've probably been in this position more than anyone. And as a player, what you must have, this unwritten law, you must have a certain level of professionalism, right? So you're an organization are having problems, the professionalism kicks in. Ernie, you're my agent, they don't want me to more handle it. You don't get on social media and say he's a liar, you don't do this, you don't do that. And it should be handled professionally by both sides. It wasn't handled professionally. He came back. He's been unprofessional. It's affecting the team. Now, if you're a top name player and a star player, you never want to do anything to affect the team. So I would have liked to see more professionalism. Look, I've had problems with organizations. I say Perry Rogers, Mike Parrish, Mitch Kupchak don't want me no more. I would like to go to Miami, handle it. I may say 1 or 2 things, but I'm not going to affect the team. So, I don't know what's going on.
I think it's affecting the team right at this point before you play.
Because if I'm Joel Embiid, we failed the last couple of years. The time is now, and we don't need no chitter chatter. We don't need no nonsense. We want to start the season on a good note. We want everybody healthy. This is our chance. Milwaukee just got stronger. All these other teams just got stronger. So believe it or not, Joe's chance of winning the championship has just diminished by a little.
A lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I would say that there is no right answer, or there was no right source of whose fault it is. I wouldn't say that it's a totality of James Harden. I wouldn't say it's a totality of Daryl Morey, but they definitely added fuel to each other's fire, which leads to Shaq's point about professionalism. No one yet in this circumstance has ever said, I'm gonna bring out a fire extinguisher and gonna just calm it just a little bit. Like guy shows up yesterday, like to make a bigger deal out of it by not allowing him to get on the plane. I'm not putting a fire extinguisher on it. I'm making it bigger than it is. You know, that do you mean? Because if he comes to the plane, he sits on the bench. So what? They're not concerned about him being in shape. So don't give us. No, wait. You think they're not concerned about him being in shape? I'm like, okay. So you put a fire. That's just adding fuel. So you think he can just skip practice for 10 days to show up and do we go to the first game? You could go to the first game because you're still part of the team and we're still paying you. Wait, yes, he hasn't been part of the team for 10 days. Right, but you excuse the absence. They said that they excuse the absence. They saying what do it is. So if you excuse the absence, you're not concerned about him being in shape. Well, now
you're saying we want you to ramp up and get ready for the season.
But we also know, and just like
James, but you're not buying that.
I'm not buying it because I also know that Rico Hines is the best. That's why he's in Philadelphia. He has been the best individual trainer in basketball for NBA players the last 5 years. After Pascal Siakam and all of the Toronto Raptors, where he started working those guys out in LA. That guy is not there. If you say, Rico, you stay with him, then I'm like, I believe it. But it's no one put a fire extinguisher on it. They just keep adding. So James might not show up next now because he's not. It's just a continuation. Well, I actually disagree with you. It's a continuation. The shit is, they don't know what to do. I'm watching TV because I'm living in Philly. They got Nick Nurse on TV looking like an idiot. But what is Daryl Morey's? Daryl Morey has a set of words. Thank you. So has he put a fire extinguisher on it? Well, that's not. You're the president of the team. I think Daryl Morey is a good person. He couldn't bring a fire extinguisher because James didn't show up. When the guy calls you a liar in public, you have to either trade him or address that issue. And he hasn't said anything. But then James could have came in practice and been professional. And that's my point. But he didn't show up. Fuel. Yeah. No fire. Well, listen. If you can listen, I just disagree with you. You just cannot show up for work because you pissed off.
Interesting way for Nick Nurse to begin his.
I saw him on TV and he's like, I don't know what he's
doing. And he faces his former assistant.
It wasn't exactly like that. Yes, it was. Take off left my man here. Rest in peace. Steve Earle.
Don't put off tomorrow. Yeah. Check out what you can do today. Let's go. Let's go. Leave me when I say, and let's go.
Check. What? Check ball.
See what you got.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
Check.
The Hyundai Ioniq 5 won World Car of the
Play
Year
game 12.
and the Hyundai Ioniq 6 just won World Car of the Year for 2023. And both come with a complimentary EV charger and up to $600 installation credit. Just consider it a sibling rivalry.
Something big is happening. Introducing IV Perks. Now, IV Fuel Saver is IV Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with 8 perks prices. Like Tide, each purchase price $9.97, and bananas, each purchase price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up today. It's free and easy. Starting tonight,
What is happening?
catch Son of a Critch on its new night. New season, new night, and stream every episode from the beginning on the CW. Son of a Critch on its new night tonight at 7 on KCWE.
Get your first alert an hour earlier.
And the news you need to plan tomorrow with confidence.
ABC 9 News is on KCWE every night at 9 o'clock.
If you've been injured and think you can't afford a lawyer, think again. There's no upfront cost to hire me and my team, and absolutely no fee until we win your case.
It didn't cost me a dime up front to hire Mike's team after my car wreck.
It didn't cost anything for Mike and his team to start working on my case. The settlement they got me took care of all of my hospital bills and put over $98,000 in my pocket.
If you've been in a car wreck, call me. I've got it.
Call 816-888-7500.
TNT NBA Tip-Off is presented by CarMax, the way car buying should be.
Max is the one to watch for live sports with the Bleacher Report Sports add-on included for a limited time with any Max subscription. Well, after 11 years in Portland, Damian Lillard has moved 2,000 miles to Milwaukee, where he teams up with two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's not the only thing that has folks on the Mean Streets fired up. Giannis has signed a 3-year contract extension worth $186 million. Chris Haynes, who's been very busy, sat down with Giannis a bit.
Damian Lillard wearing Bucks green after the blockbuster trade, making a home in Milwaukee.
He is a superstar. Lillard playing the best basketball in the league. Outstanding pickup by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Now he's going to have Giannis and Dame. Man, that is going to be explosive. Giannis is not like Damian. That's going to make Milwaukee drastic difference.
He says all of you and championship. I think this gives him an opportunity to do that.
The Milwaukee Bucks are the favorite part of this season. This is a partnership. This is a pair right here that surprised a lot of people this offseason. I know privately you guys have talked about the possibility of teaming up. Did you guys ever think it would be a reality?
You know, it's on record saying if I had to play with one person, I'll play with him. Our style of play and who we are as people, I think it matches well. You always think in your head, oh man, I could fit well with this guy. But now, you know, that he's here, I'm happy that I have a teammate. I'm happy with the things on the table, with the things on this team. He elevates us to a different level. And I'm excited. This is the best team I've really been a part of. Having a guy like him all the time today. We understand that, you know, for us to be successful, we have to work extremely hard. And I think we both willing to do that.
Seeing Damian Lillard in a Bucks uniform is going to take some getting used to. It's going to be fascinating to see how Dame and Giannis play together.
What was that first conversation, that first real deep conversation like with Dame?
I knew he was, you know, flying, was on the plane, and then I was trying to monitor his flight. You know, I'm not a stopping, sorry, but I was trying to monitor his flight, you know, when he arrived, you know, so I had to basically, you know, come up here, have the conversation here in the right facility. The president told him, like, you know, I'm shit, I'm on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want me to do, I'll do. I'm about winning. I'm about sacrifice. I'm about putting the work in each day, you know, and I believe in him. Basically, I might be here, but this is his team. You know, it doesn't matter what people say. This is his team. Like, he got to lead us because at the end of the day, like, for him to feel successful, you got to feel very confident.
What has the transition been like? You've never been in a situation where you had to be with a different team.
I mean, it's been different. You know, obviously we spent 11 years in the same place. We built up a certain level of comfort. Like the whole family basically living in Portland. But it's been a smooth transition. The makeup of the team makes it a lot easier. You know, the fact that we got a lot of vets, they love basketball, and they take this job serious. And I think in this situation,
obviously playing next to him, you know, this dude is a two-time MVP and a monster out there.
Hang the dome. We're watching highlights, folks.
How serious are you about getting another championship?
Man, it's what we dreamed of.
What we want to come on.
Being the last man standing and lifting out the trophy. And when they speak the game of basketball, they have to mention your name. You force them to mention your name. So I hope this year we can play the game that our way. If we do that, we win a championship.
Half-century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again. The Greek is a Greek NBA champion.
I need it. Like he got one, the desire to get another one is probably stronger. Because you know what that feeling is like. It's also like a certain level of freedom that I'm sure he plays with. I don't have that freedom. For most of my career has been a situation where it was an opportunity for me to overachieve. I put a lot of pressure on myself to rise to the occasion, to be able to perform, to be able to come up big. And I live my life that way. I'm just excited for the opportunity, man. It's been a long time coming to compete, you know, at the highest level and have an opportunity at a championship, and that's all you can ask for.
I want to ask you guys as players, look, when you have two players like this, two dominant players like this, and Dame and Giannis, it's not a foregone conclusion it's going to succeed, is it? Well, how do you make it? How do you make it work?
Well, I think when you're a great player, you have to have, okay, I give an example for me personally. When I got traded to Phoenix, I got Kevin Johnson and Dan Marley. I was like, you know what? I could just get rebounds. Like when I was in Philly, I had to score every basket. I had to score every basket. And then I had to get every rebound. Man, when I got this score, it's going to be great for Dame. Like, damn, I don't have to score every big basket. Giannis going to be the same way. I don't have to score every basket. So I can go to Chris Middleton. Like the better players you play with, the easier the game is because you get more freedom. I do. When I got Sabalos and those guys, man, I was like, man, this is easy basketball. And Dame's going to have so much easiness. It's going to be great.
That's 32 points a game, a career high last year for Damian Lillard.
Two things, maybe three.
Yeah.
One, you're expected to win. But when you're a great individual player, a lot of players don't do this, I don't know, but I always say to myself, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care about who else on the team. I'm doing this. 28-10. Playoffs 35-10. Now you got another guy that's thinking the same way. Both of y'all have to do that and do it together and make the other guys great. I don't need you looking for me and doing that. I'm gonna get my 28. You're gonna call my play 4 times. I'm gonna score. I'm gonna get a little pick and roll. I'm gonna get an offensive rebound. I'm gonna do what I do. I need you to do what I do. Chris Middleton, when I kick it up, kick it to you. Lopez will kick to you, hit the jumper. So they're two great players, and you know they have the same mentality. I want them to keep that mentality, but work it to where it affects the team in a positive way. Like, I don't need Dame coming down doing this all the time. No, I need Dame to be Dame. When you want to shoot it, you shoot it. Giannis is going to get his. And then, you know, when Dame has to ball, Giannis has to do other things. If they keep that mentality, because I know they both want it. Similar type players, I know they both want it. I'm actually very excited to see what these guys can do, but I don't need none of those guys stepping off the gas because it's called a 1-2 punch forever. And like if you know anything about boxing, you get knocked out from the jab, you can get knocked out from this punch. Like I almost knocked Chuck out. Yeah, but I missed.
How significant is the loss of Drew Holiday?
It's significant on certain levels because of comfortability. They did win an NBA championship with Drew Holiday. It's not like the guy wasn't good enough to help you win a championship. You know, there are things that happen. You obviously have a new coach. There's a reason. There's obviously you got knocked out in the first round. There's a reason. So they feel that the reason is offensively they were stagnant, which they are at times. But that wall, that infamous wall that teams build is impossible to build. You cannot build a wall and leave Dame Lillard open. It's impossible. And then now you're leaving Middleton open. Before it was just, you're leaving Middleton open. He might get 25. You leave Dame Lillard open, he will get 50. I mean, he averaged 32 points a game, so you cannot leave him open. So, yes, that will be the wall is gone. The other thing that, Chuck talked about when he went to Phoenix. I'm talking about when Clyde Drexler came to Houston. Top 75 player all time, top 50 at that time of all time, coming to the team. What he brought was an energy of hunger. You know, like, I haven't got one. Now, when he said that, I was like, oh, there it is. Yeah. I haven't got one. And so there's an energy that that newness again, like, we got to try to get it instead of like, we did it and can we do it again? No, I've never done it. And that's that energy I think Dame will bring.
And also, Drew Holiday is a better defender than Dame, but Dame's a better offensive player. So that's going to be a wash, in my opinion. I think the interesting thing about the Bucks is going to be the coaching staff. You know, the coach, he's a young coach.
Defensive-minded coach.
Defensive-minded, but
just like
he's never had a coach, but he's never been a head coach. That like he's a defensive guy. He's going to teach Giannis. He's a great defender. He's going to have to get on Dame about playing defense. Chris Middleton about playing defense. Does he have the personality? Because does he have the personality to yell at those two guys? That to me is going to be the biggest question.
Already had a little episode there with Terry Stotts left his staff. So we will see.
Hey, but you know what? I tell all coaches the same thing. You're going to get fired at some point. You do things your own way.
Yeah, I always say,
do it your own way.
About assistants, they're there to assist you. They're not there to guide you. They're there to assist you. So if that doesn't feel like the person assisting you, and he doesn't feel he can assist me, I understand.
We should have a team meeting right now. I thought y'all sucked. Y'all sucked the other night. We're not your assistant.
Don't put off tomorrow. Yeah, check out what you can do today. Let's go. Let's go. Leave me when I say, and let's go.
Get Why?
Check.
What? Check ball. See what you got.
There you go.
Oh, you serious?
Let's go.
Check. When we designed the Honda Pilot Trail Sport, we made it adventure-ready. The Pilot Trail Sport. Visit your local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily. Buy online or reserve in select Honda dealers.
Stay healthy this holiday season with help from your Hy-Vee pharmacy. Save time by getting your flu and COVID-19 vaccines together in one appointment. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. Schedule your appointment online today at Hy-Vee.com. Some restrictions may apply.
Calm before the storm? No, thank you. This is Jim's time to shine. And Mike's. And Jennifer's. Helmets? Check. Drones? Check. Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this thing. This is when you get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what. Connect before the storm. Change how we weather them. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
Only $5 more for Junior times 2. Double the juniors, that's your cue. One for you, one for your friend to go. JK, you ain't a vote. Yo, that's BK, having your way. On a Sunday. You got the sausage. You got burger?
We're not writers, but we help you shape your financial story. We're not an airline, but our network connects global businesses across nearly 160 markets. We're not a startup, but our innovation labs use new technologies to help keep your information secure. We're not architects, but we help build stronger communities. We're not just any bank, we are City.
Watch to Earn returns tonight. Chuck's going to be tackling who he played for on his idea.
We are? Tonight? You are.
want to get one right.
And you would hope you can play alongside him and compare your results. Just scan the QR code to play who you play for. And tune in later tonight to watch Charles play as well. Who we play for? Come on, first studio.
I haven't even seen the team play yet.
Oh, we do it every year.
Man, same night every year, bro.
Bet the NBA on TNT on FanDuel. New customers get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, all customers get 3 months of NBA League Pass courtesy of FanDuel when they place a $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Time for our same game parlay.
Yep, this is me.
Yeah, so these are the ones that you've come up with.
These are the ones I picked.
Okay, and keep in mind that you lost the other night.
Yep, 0-1. 0-1. Yeah, I'm 0-1. I'll be 1-1 after the night. Giannis, what? Who does James Harden play for? Nobody. Who we play? Nobody. Who we play for?
Check off. Don't put off tomorrow. Yeah. Check out what you can do today. Let's go. Let's go. Leave me when I say, and let's go. Get together. Yeah.
Check. Check. What? Check ball.
See what you got.
Oh, you serious?
Let's go.
Check.
The Hyundai Ioniq 5 won World Car of the Year in 2022, and the Hyundai Ioniq 6 just won World Car of the Year for 2023. And both come with a complimentary EV charger and up to $600 installation credit. Just consider it a sibling rivalry.
Febreze. Hi. I keep my home fresh with Febreze Fade to Fight Plug.
And I use this.
Febreze has a microchip to digitally control how much scent is released so it doesn't fade.
Does mine have a microchip?
Oh, Febreze smells first day fresh for 50 days.
That's a shockingly long time.
Febreze also has a refill reminder light.
It even reminds you to refill it?
So I never miss a day of freshness.
Your home is so fresh.
Upgrade to Febreze Plug.
Hi. You might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card with no preset spending limit or purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. I could get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
Shop and spread the cost of tickets into 4 with Klarna. So you can show up at the game. You know, to make a difference. Psych! Shop smart into fandom with Klarna.
Calm before the storm?
No, thank you. This is Jim's time to shine. And Mike. And Jennifer's. Helmets? Check. Drones? Check. Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this thing. This is when we get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what. Connect before the storm. Change how we weather them. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
It's opening week in the NBA, and everyone's game for a playoff rematch doubleheader. First, the Jays from Boston, Jason and Jalen, will be out for revenge against Jimmy, Bam, and the Miami Heat in an Eastern Conference Finals rematch. Then, two-time MVP Stephen Curry faces the electrifying De'Aaron Fox when Sacramento hosts Golden State. Don't miss the action. Heat Celtics, Warriors Kings, tomorrow on ESPN.
I got something that's never been done before. 30 teams, single elimination, one NBA, all leading right here. We need players that are incredibly precise, not afraid of a little scrapping. Everyone's got their eyes on this new prize. But the only way to get the NBA Cup is to win. Looks like you're all going to have to play for it.
Dame is here to be Dame, and we're going to let Dame be Dame.
This is a pair right here that surprised a lot of people this offseason. It's good. I had to play with one person.
In order for us to be successful, we have to work extremely hard.
The reigning MVP and the best player on the planet. Now I think the next step is for him, that championship trophy. We welcome you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Thursday night. Big name, new place, Damian Lillard. After 11 years in Portland, Dame time, joining forces with the Greek Freak. Joel Embiid is here as well, but he stands his all-star running mate, James Harden. Welcome to the NBA on TNT opening week. It's part of Kia Tip-Off 2023. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks. And hi, everybody. We welcome you from Milwaukee. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Stan Van Gundy. We're here from Chris Hainsey in just a moment. We're so excited to get this season started. The first game for both of these teams and a dynamic duo now at Milwaukee.
Yeah, look, they're the only team in the league that's got two guys who averaged 30 last year. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the most decorated player in the league. He's won every award this league has to give. Dame Lillard may be the best closer in the game, and this could be a lethal pick-and-roll competition.
Well, for the Sixers, what is going on the court will have to come later because Chris Haynes, what's going on off the court is big news.
Well, off the court, James Harden will not be on the court tonight. He did not travel with the team to Milwaukee. He arrived at practice yesterday. He tried to get on the plane, but he was stopped by a security official. And he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. The team feels like it's in his best interest to stay back and work out the team's practice facilities.
Tip-off is about to come.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, let's get into it. We got basketball to play here. As we check the starting lineup here at Ikea. David Female's going to be in that starting lineup. Minus James Harden, Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo lead the way. You got a new backcourt here, Damian Lillard and Malik Beasley. Our three-man officiating crew, Mark Lindsay, Brent Holiday, Evan Scott, the butt in the air.
Bucks control it in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Two new coaches to their teams. And Adrian Griffin, his first ever head coaching assignment. And at 49 years of age, the good doctor, he's got his PhD. Dr. Griffin and Dr. Nurse, Nick Nurse from Toronto to Philadelphia. Two very good friends, Stan, and they match up as opposing head coaches here tonight for the first time.
Amazing that it worked out the way it did. First of all, the teams.
The three, no good.
And then these two guys were together in Toronto last year, and now facing each other.
76ers bring it up. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Giannis. Coming back up. 5-0. China. Bucks. Ah. Miles Harris put the 76ers on top 2-0.
And Embiid, and then the emergence of Maxey didn't get a lot of opportunity. Didn't average as many points as he has without Harden.
For the deuce in the paint. I'll be off the screen for a few minutes. Fouls. Make sure you guys smash that like to 100.
There's Nick Nurse in a new place. After a championship in Toronto at 19, he has found a home with the 76ers. And the question is this style going to fit the personnel with the Sixers, especially with Embiid and Harden out?
Well, and it's hard for him to determine that yet. He hasn't had Harden. We don't know if he will or if he'll have someone else. And Embiid only played 1 seasons there. So Nick Nurse still figuring this team out. He's a smart guy, but he will make whatever adjustments he needs to make.
Middleton in foul. Giannis will go to the line. Joel Embiid.
There's some confusion on the pick and roll with Middleton on whether or not they were switching and were very tentative. Antetokounmpo again with the ball in the paint on a roll to the rim. He's going to get a lot of that this year, more than he's had at any time in the league.
Signed that 3-year extension. Said he loves Milwaukee. Is why he signed that extension.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is that they gave me $186 million. There's not a city in the world I wouldn't love for $186 million over 3 years.
Do the math. 3 years, $186 million. Yep, 60 large a season. And it goes a long way in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But he did have great things to say about this city, this community. They obviously, the team that drafted him gave him a chance. And he's been loyal to Milwaukee. And they have made enough the bank to keep it here. He finds Maxey.
That's what we expected. Milwaukee is going to come in and beat when he gets on the floor.
Long board. Too hot to handle.
Right back to him, looking inside. I'll tell you, Harden is gone, and that is news, and I'm sure it's a distraction. We're going to go through that story throughout our podcast. You know there are some guys on the Sixers team that are relishing their moment to not only get some minutes,
Great individual defense there by Tucker. Keeping Giannis in front of him, making him shoot the jump shot, and reduces efficiency a great deal if you're making him shoot the ball.
Foul.
A lot of confusion here by the Bucks in transition. The guy you don't want to leave open is Embiid, and then that's a tough turnaround jump shot.
And the other one you don't want to leave open is Giannis. Let's go, Bucks. Little fadeaway. No good. 5-5. Just getting underway. BJ, no good from 3. Kick out. Middleton for 3. 8-5. Bucks. Steal, take away. Going the other way. Bucks. Giannis. Foul on the play. Finds Chris Middleton and takes the 3.
Side out of bounds here. Giannis Antetokounmpo now in year 11. 30-point score a year ago.
Floater for good for 2. Fadeaway jump shot, first of his Bucks career. Defense. Great defense by the Bucks. Come on in if you know. 3 shot by Giannis, no good. Maxey with the trying to get the three. No good. Beasley stripped.
Here's this cut. Why PJ Tucker would not help on that cut, I don't know. It's not like you have to worry about having people popping out for the jump shot. Excellent pass.
The dog makes his first Bucks jump shots.
They're going to be very disciplined, Adrian Griffin's side of things, on how Giannis and Damian Lillard play. Their minutes, not a restriction, but discipline. Lillard loses it out of bounds. That'd be Bucks ball. And what does that mean? First of all, Giannis is out of the game here.
And I like what they like the game bringing back in. And a really smart move by Nick Nurse because he wants PJ Tucker on him. So he gets PJ Tucker out of the game, gets Oubre and Danny Green in so that when Antetokounmpo comes back, he can bring Tucker back. He will try to match their minutes as much as he can.
For two. 12-5 you scored. 12-5. Floater. Floater for two. 12-7 the score. Shoots. Rebounds off the glass. To the board. No good. Rebounded. Going the other way for the Bucks. 12-7 your score. Bucks lead. Lopez for three. Throws it from downtown Visor, Wisconsin. Cha-ching. How about a 12-2-1? Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom.
Shop and spread the cost of tickets into 4 with Clark. So you can show up at the game. You know, to make a difference. Right. Shop smart to stand up with Clark.
Rome wasn't built in a day. But with discounts on bulk orders, maybe it could have. Amazon Business, your partner for small business buying.
Invented the dribble combo to Toledo in 48 countries.
I heard he's starring in the next superhero blockbuster. They're calling him Mellow Man. I heard he got a bionic eye that found the smallest holes in any defense.
He's got a tattoo that says not here. Fresh as ever. Bro, I'm literally him.
Plus, when I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas. We're going to need more pepperoni. But my biggest idea, the shakaroni pizza. Bigger. More.
I agree.
Extra cheese and covered in more.
Bucks win it.
I said handful of pepperoni, I mean fine. What makes shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's.
Who hates commercials?
Pizza gets bigger.
That's what I'm at.
Only at Papa John's.
Basketball just got underway. Hockey just got underway. Baseball's coming to a wrap. College basketball is coming to a start. College football is just getting underway. What else can I blab about? Well, if you like Milwaukee, well, stay tuned. Well, we got a surprise for you.
Just means the start of another.
That's what I said. The end of one season begins the start of another season.
That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Hey, Chuck. Yes. Don't forget to download the FanDuel Sports app. It's the America's number one sportsbook app. But tonight they got live betting, live parlays. If you have a parlay, I know who's gonna win. But who you got tonight, Chuck? The Bucks? What is this? I got the Bucks. You got the Bucks? That's the Bucks.
Right now, most of the money's on the Bucks. Driving the lane, good for 2. Lays it in. 6 minutes and some change going. 15-9, your score. Florida, good for 2 in the paint. 17-9, 5 under 6 minutes and counting. 5:15 counting and some change. Fighting for the ball. Foul on the play. Oh, that's him starting up.
Not taking away Embiid's right hand, letting him into that strong hand for the second time tonight.
Embiid back to the line. Something every team tries to at least curtail, but he gets to the line so long. Reminded of the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Kia Telluride Expo. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by State Farm, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 100 lights. The crowd reacting to Bobby Portis back in that 6-man role. It'll take one for Lopez here.
17-9 your score, everybody.
Number 1, he's a great free throw shooter. Number 2, you don't want your guys in foul trouble. But probably the biggest reason is that's where Joel Embiid gets the rest. Is when he's at the free throw line. You want to keep the game moving and test these guys.
Side to side, a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
10-point Milwaukee lead. 19-9 your score.
Two for 2 to start his Sixers career.
That all goes. The Bucks have a very small backcourt. Forward calling Tobias Harris. You have to come and double. That's what sets up the 3.
Crowder steps in one, gives it right back.
Connaughton struggled shooting the ball last year. He struggled in the preseason. They need him to where he was and make shots. Now, he did a good job last year in the playoffs, but in the regular season, only 34%, 31% in the preseason.
Yep.
Joel Embiid coming off his MVP season. Very curious to see how the fit will be with Nick Nurse and his style of play. 33-plus points per game last year. His rebounding double digits. His free throw shooting impressive. 10 free throws made per game stand and just stuff the stat sheet. What he was like. How do you think that Nick Nurse-led Sixers will in fact work with Embiid in this style?
Oh, Nick's a smart guy. He's been around.
Hang
He's
on.
going to make sure whatever they do works for Joel Embiid. But for Joel Embiid, what he's got to do, we know what he's going to do in the regular season. If he's healthy, he's going to be a dominant guy that we want top 2 or 3 in the MVP race. But can he get it done in the playoffs? And in his career, he has not been very good in the playoffs for a player of his talent.
That is a big story for the Sixers. And then finally make a run. And they're either going to need James Harden to concede, or they're going to need pieces that James Harden could get in return. Inside and outside.
Good. 21-14. (24-14). Rebounded. No, going the other way. In the paint for two.
Never getting the ball. That's going to be the big question with this race.
Every time you call on me, I don't know what I do. You are my best friend and we
Be right back, everybody.
Here with Amex, the end of one season just means the start of another. That's the powerful vacuum of American Express.
Shop and earn rewards with Klarna so you can use your points to get a jersey. Or a jersey. Or a jersey. Or a... Oh. Shop smart to fandom with Klarna.
Faith Flowers wasn't living up to its name, but now she's using Amazon Business. With bulk orders that work around her schedule, plus easy ways to track spend, which means Faith has the time to make it, well, fantastic. Amazon Business, your partner for smart business buying.
All invented the dribble combo that's illegal in 48 countries.
I heard he's starring in the next superhero blockbuster. They're calling him Mellow Man. I heard he got a bionic eye that found the smallest holes in any defense.
He's got a tattoo that says not here. Versus ever. Bro, I'm literally him.
Hey guys, random question. Is it bad to swallow the lime in your Corona?
Andy, did you swallow your lime?
No.
He definitely did.
It's all right. Limes are superfood.
I don't want to go to the moon. I've got everything I need right here. Got my baby by my side, my 2 feet on the ground. And here I don't have no fear. Yeah. You can get no pressure. I can feel this love. I'm an earthman.
This December, see Kansas City's biggest spectacle on stage. Kansas City Ballet's The Nutcracker. Celebrate the holidays with Kansas City Ballet. December 1st, 24th, Buy tickets now at pcballet.org.
Skechers Go Walk footwear are my favorites. And now I just discovered that Skechers makes Go Walk pants. They're made with soft, low-flex fabric, and they even have convenient pockets. Skechers Go Walk pants. They're easy care, easy wear, and made to fit every body. Skechers Go Walk pants.
The docudrama that has been James Harden. He exercised his option back in July. Publicly called Daryl Morey a liar twice. Said he wouldn't play for him again. Missed the entire preseason. An excused absence. Has not been with the team in the last 10 days. But as Chris Haynes reported earlier, tried to get on the plane to come here for this game. And what's the latest on James Harden in your eyes, Chris Haynes?
Well, it remains to be seen what the future holds, but as of right now, I was told that James Harden did go to the team's practice facility today to get some work out as the team wanted him to. He wanted to be here. He felt like the resources and the coaching staff suits him better to get his ramp up while he's on the road. James Harden can't believe that the decision did go here because of the distraction. Now the NBA is weighed in. This is from Mike Bass. He says we're looking into the facts around James Harden's availability tonight and determine whether an approved reason exists for his lack of participation. So it's a new policy you guys know about star players and their availability. So they want to know what is happening behind the scenes with James Harden and the situation. Would it be an approved reason, Chris, not going to practice for 2 weeks? Would that be an approved reason for the NBA that a team doesn't have to play a guy? I mean, that's crazy.
That's been Nick Nurse's stance on we got James Harden. He says he's in great shape, but from Nick Nurse's perspective, they haven't seen him. He hasn't practiced, hasn't been with him. And we'll see how all this ends up. It's going to be a big story in Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the players that are here, Oubre is cooking in this first quarter. Kelly Oubre off to a great start in his Sixers career. Knocks down his third basket. He's got 8 points.
He's keeping him in it right now.
Giannis back on the floor. He sets up Collins and he closes on it. And Harris goes down the floor. Harris. In the first quarter here, again, most of these teams have not played until tonight, while the rest of the league has been on the range. Many starting on Tuesday, and then those who didn't coming back yesterday for the Sixers and the Bucks. This is game number 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard participated in 3 preseason games. Embiid only played in the final preseason game against Atlanta. He played 33 minutes in that game. And he's getting full first quarter.
Well, Nick Nurse is going to play guys big minutes. It's a great way to get him in shape. And also, one of Nick Nurse's secrets to success, play his best players more than the other team plays their best players.
That's a great philosophy. Play your best guys.
It's simple, but it has been very, very successful for Nick Nurse, and not everyone subscribes to that philosophy.
28, 21, first quarter. I think quick intermission timeout. 30, 21, number 8 for the Bucks.
Maybe some fatigue, maybe rolled it. And a foul. Screen, Bobby Portis commits the foul. And it's not that you for Embiid and see if you find anything with the ankle.
Just so stepped up, right?
Nick Nurse said Embiid in the preseason game. He ran out there the entirety of the first quarter. Embiid wants to play the entirety of the first quarter. He was really laboring in the first quarter, but got better in the second half. And that's something, as you said, he's going to get his players in shape on the floor.
Well, what happened in the second half of that game is Embiid lived at the free throw line. Look, with Joel Embiid, conditioning is always a challenge, and I'm not saying that to be negative on him. He's a big guy, and when you bring the game to a stop and let the guy shoot 15 free throws in a game, he gets a chance to rest. You've got to keep him off the free throw.
Great point. The Sixers free throw shooting team last year. As a team, they went for 83.5%. Waiting as Mark Lindsay cleans up the sideline. Drew the foul. And Oubre has 9 first quarter points here. Sixers win at 8. A reminder that NBA League Pass brings you more live games and more live moments on your favorite devices. Enhance your League Pass experience with exclusive streams, broadcast, and multi-view. Start your free trial now. Patrick Beverly entering for the first time as a Sixer. Nice addition by Philadelphia. In the double figures in this first quarter.
Well, the ex-Sixer coach, Doc Rivers, said every team needs an instigator, and there's no better instigator in the league than Pat Beverly, and Doc would know because that coach is obviously in LA.
Great job by Doc Rivers last night. Coming over to the
Yeah.
side on television again. Misses off the glass.
Misses it. 30, 23 Bucks. Difference between the game clock and whatchamacallit.
Chance for the last shot for Milwaukee.
For the first quarter, Bucks have a 10-point lead.
That's going to be a travel. A nuisance. Down below is Patrick Beverly. And
Patrick Beverly.
Well, the last 3 times they have come at Giannis on a double team on the dribble, 2 turnovers, and ball was stripped down.
Shot too late.
Final shot, too late.
We're up and running. The Sixers and the Bucks open up their season tonight at TNT. You're watching the NBA TNT, presented by Kia Tip-Off.
Speak about the grace, can't leave my name out. You know what's so funny? I done made it. 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one.
On your up, it's your time. Just brought the house down. This is March. Put you firm, bro. That's your time, shower. You're killing me.
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one. Honey. Dayquil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. Dayquil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine.
Why did I scroll down for?
I heard he's starring in the next superhero blockbuster. They're calling him Mellow Man.
I heard he got a bionic eye that found the smaller clothes than any defense.
He's got a tattoo that says not here. Versus hour. Bro, I'm literally him.
Okay.
Here at
Hang on, folks.
we're a community of sports and dog lovers. Come find your people, play along, maybe win a few prizes while you do. Come join the Underdogs. Just go to underdogfantasy.com to get started.
We want a trimmed tree and an unfractured coccyx. Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out for your uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
NFL football, Little Caesars, and my lucky chair. I'm not changing anything.
Morning, girls. Morning, trash. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Then over here with the grocery now.
Yeah, questions.
George Gill, what keeps you going all season long?
Little Caesars Pizza, and of course my guy Daryl in his lucky chair.
Yes! You hear that, Susan? That's because of the chair.
Daryl gets it. He knows the four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is officially delicious. Pizza, pizza.
One quarter in the books at Pfizer, 7-point Bucks lead. You like to see the ball and be on that handle. They did look something like they were little after 11 years in Portland. No finals appearances in July. Our Matt Chris Hayes report the only one to be traded to Miami. Stunning 3-team trade at the end of September to pair Giannis and Dave together, 234 scorers together here in Milwaukee in championship aspiration.
Yeah, and this is why everybody's excited about it. Lillard and I'm going to keep there it is.
Damian with 4 points, 1 of 3 shooting, couple of free throws. Giannis scored the first 5 points for Milwaukee. He's not scored since. Came out at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. And here we go to quarter number 2 in Milwaukee. Our doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
Lakers Suns coming your way in the second half. Only 2 games scheduled. See, Cash is one and he is fouled.
He is fouled 30, 25. 30, 25 he scored.
2 years ago, he shot 43% from 3 of that. With his speed and his shooting range, this is one of the real up-and-coming scorers in the NBA.
Yeah, 20 points a game. Nope, didn't make the 1-for-1.
checking Giannis. Shot clock at 5, taking on Tucker. A foul on PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker gets fouled.
The former Milwaukee Buck in their championship season. Wanting an explanation here.
Tucker,
The NBA on TNT is
former Buck.
You're in good hands. And by New Balance, we got now. Free throws for Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis
Players here.
Jr.
Brother said his summer with USA Basketball, they had flown from, I believe, Spain to Dubai, and everybody was a little tired. Except Bobby, he was ready to go. He said to my brother, "My candle is always lit." And I will never forget that moment.
I like that, how they show it. Grace Max makes a 3-pointer.
Sportscaster now. Like, you don't play a sport now. Do you have an Eagles game coming up this weekend?
I want all Philadelphia sports fans to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just was the reporter.
Well, no, I actually, come on now. You texted me and told me that you were pulling for Arizona all the way. Let's be honest.
See, Stan, that's why your candle is always lit. You just lit every candle in Philadelphia today.
Giannis on the drive, no good. Wow, 9. Well, my screen and the TV are confused. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a quick shower. Ugh.
Piece for this Bucks team. Of course, he played his college ball at Marquette here in Milwaukee. And it's going to be interesting to see that he has a full season what he can bring to the table. Campaign gives it up. Ball movement. Definitely on Middleton. Now he's got a mismatch with Oubre. Portis. And Tucker there with the rebound.
Double teams on people.
Maxey goes right at Campaign, draws the foul. So explosive. I tell you, this Sixer team, they are lightning fast in their backcourt with Tyrese Maxey and DeAnthony Melton. This is going to be a fun watch this year with these two players.
Everybody's got great speed and quickness. Tyrese Maxey is just a guy I love watching. Always brings great energy. Still has to improve as a passer and a decision maker. Nick Nurse hit on that a little bit, not saying that he needed to improve, but saying he'll get more reps with Harden out and have the ball in his hands more, run more pick and rolls. That's an area he still needs to improve with, but this guy could really score.
Maxey, 23 next week. David Lillard back on the floor. Roger Mochamp enters his spell. With the beat on the bench now. Personnel that's on the floor here. We have a chance to get a little track meet going right now. Milton sets up Portis. Good action by the Bucks. 5-point lead for Milwaukee. Mochamp trying to check Maxey here. Now Littleton. Maxey shakes it. 3-quarter flies. Tyrese Maxey. Last year he shot 43+% from 3-point range.
2 years in a row, when he got that matchup, he wanted to go like Damian Lillard, a great offensive player, not a great defensive player. I think a lot of teams, their strategy will be to go right at him. Watch him here, creates a lot of space there and just knocks it down. Really pure shooting.
Tyrese Maxey has all 7 points for the Sixers this quarter. 21-year-old Jaden Springer on the floor now for Philadelphia. He has impressed them quite a bit leading up to this first game. Maxey can't hit it. Lillard pushes. Gets the jab out. Knocks it out of his hands. The young Bucks going at it. Mochamp and Springer. Kukoc. Middleton, and it's blocked by Springer. Comes it down. That was a terrific play by Springer.
It sure was, Bryce. He closed out from all the way in the paint, both feet in the paint, to outside the three-point line. Last middle shot, Milton thought he had all kinds of time.
Nice touch from Patrick Milton right now. Right over Tucker. Tucker draws the foul. He's hot. Antetokounmpo going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that. That's a tough call. Referee is always right.
Third foul on P.J. Tucker. We'll send Giannis on the line for a pair. 7 points for Giannis. 5 of those to start this game for the Bucks at the first 5 for them. And they'll run out 3 from the free throw line. Our upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow, ESPN on the air with a doubleheader. Heat at Celtics, Warriors at the Kings, a rematch for the 2023 NBA playoffs. Saturday on NBA TV sees the Knicks and the Pels, Jazz and Suns. Mount Zion in his debut for the Pels, 23-7-3. And New Orleans will host New York Saturday. Giannis gets his own, kept it out by Goshen. Middleton. Giannis surrounded by Sixers, a triple team. So big, so quick, so explosive.
Interesting to see this Milwaukee team, how they're up in pressure. They were 4th-best defense in the league last year.
Hey!
They're contain the team.
Giannis with the lead on. Three-pointer. 8 points from Bobby Portis coming off the Milwaukee bench. Chris fires on his first 3-point try. And Nick Nurse wants a timeout.
38-32 to score.
Trying to get to the double team. 3 guys on Giannis. Spins baseline, dumps the ball.
PlayStation.
Let's go, Bucks! Let's go, Bucks! Hit it up with the light.
Honey. Dayquil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. Dayquil Honey. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, honeylicious power through your day medicine. It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty. Get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days, plus up to $1,500 bonus cash on the Santa Fe. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
I hurt my shoulder in a car wreck and needed lots of medical treatment. Well, the insurance company only offered me this tiny little check.
This tiny check won't even pay for my hospital bills.
After a car wreck, don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. Call me. I didn't accept this tiny check. I called Mike and his team, and they got me $125,000.
Don't take a tiny check for your car wreck. Call Mike.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. I've got this.
816-888-7500.
Well, it's a tournament team. We're talking about the NBA Cup, the in-season tournament. All 30 teams draw. 8 teams will advance to the knockout rounds. We have the quarterfinals and one semifinal in TNT Sports. All come up in November. Single elimination in the knockout rounds. It's a championship in Las Vegas, December 9th. The inaugural NBA Cup is in He talks about the NBA Cup, the in-season tournament. Should be fun to cover.
Absolutely. I think, adding some excitement and something for teams to play for early in the season. I mean, it's a long grind, as we know, 82 games to get through. This will give them something in November and early December to play for and have a championship. I think as it goes along, particularly when teams get to the quarterfinals, they're going to be excited about it. Really want to play.
No, the thing you're looking forward to the most is the interesting court designs, uniform designs. I mean, they took your suggestions, and I think it's really going to be cool. We've seen some renderings.
Yeah, I mean, look, fashion and design is really synonymous with my
Did a good job tying your tie tonight, Coach. Well done. Tobias Harris guarded by Crowder. Back on the floor. That's what's said here. Rhythm for Giannis in the first 2 quarters. Here's the Anthony Melton. Tough shot of Lillard. And all lead on the floor for one. Taken away by Crowder. In transition they go. Lillard denied. Jaden Springer with the Hawks. Maxey gets it. Lead is hammered by Lopez. What a sequence right there for the Sixers. Starting on the defensive end from Springer.
Springer's second block already for a guard. This is a good pass. Springer just up. Blocks it, and they're coming back in transition. But this block is outstanding. Springer had a great preseason. He's earned his minutes. Played great in the G League, and he's getting his opportunity.
So G League Finals MVP. There's Jaden Springer.
More and more, the G League has been, I wouldn't even say a stepping stone, more like a jumping off stone. A lot of players gain confidence, prove themselves. There's great coaching in that league. Guy like Jaden Springer now getting a chance to do it here in the NBA.
1 year Tennessee did Springer, and he was drawing the big assignments early here. Melton, he's on Lillard right now. Lillard trying to screen 3. Look at that. He gets it, and it goes. Damian Lillard, chance at a 4-point play. His first made 3 as a Milwaukee Buck.
This is so tough for a defender because Springer fights over, but you got to get that forearm off of him. Dame Lillard is an expert at this. Feels the contact, gets up, draws the foul, and is still able to make the shot. Frustrated because you're working so hard. So it's going to have to learn to get that forearm off of him.
11 years with the Blazers. Looks strange to see him in Milwaukee green. That is some compliment with he and Giannis. And you see they stagger Lillard and Antetokounmpo here in this first half. Interesting to watch as Paul Reed just takes Lopez right down to the block and scores on him.
Paul Reed's a good player. He played well in the playoffs last year. He's had a great preseason with Embiid out.
That is the game of the preseason. Turns the corner.
They want to be out pressuring the ball, hitting passing lanes, create turnovers, turn defense into offense. We have not seen Milwaukee play this way. They've been great defensively, but they've been a contained team, not a pressure team, not a disruptive team. Lillard to the rim, and then just immediately off the rebound, looking up the floor, Beauchamp out in transition. Adrian Griffin seeing exactly what he wants to see from his team.
Feels like Adrian Griffin, and we're still waiting to see what kind of style he'll play, but he headed that. He and Nick Nurse are aligned in a lot of ways. There's Joe Prunty, one of his assistants as well, former Bucks interim head coach back in the 18th season. Good resource for Dr. Griffin.
No question, Joe Prunty, the most respected assistant coach in this league for good reason.
Another missed free throw. Hey, make every three-pointer, steal, and assist me more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app. 14-3 Milwaukee run here. And they've opened up their biggest lead at 13. Tobias Harris, Nurse hoping his attempts go up. Stand 11 field goal attempts per game last season, the lowest since year 2 of the league for Tobias.
Yeah, it's because they're coming out with that double high kick and roll way out in the jump circle. It's too much room back there for the league to have to defend. Too much space for Lillard. They're going to need an adjustment. Over the 76ers.
Back to the line. Sixers in bonus here.
Seriously.
I felt like a lot of hand and wrist.
There's no argument there. And the Bucks fans see the replay and they're stuck on it. That's bipartisanship right there.
Surprise, you're surprised, Dan.
See, we can see where the screen is all the way in the jump circle. He's just coming full speed and Embiid, and there's too much room. Now, you can't back the pickup point on Lillard too far because the guy can shoot the ball from 35 feet. But maybe back it up a step or two and compact your defense a little bit more.
Lillard at the controls here. Under 5 minutes to go. He lets it fly.
Change the dynamic on that play right now.
17. He's got 13 in the last 3 minutes. Maxey coming by Beauchamp. He's got the left defensively. Maxey gets free on the screen. He missed it. Minute to the rebound. Beauchamp right. Beauchamp right to take it on Embiid. Sixers.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $50 you spend. That's a 25-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee. Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with H Perks prices. Like Tide, H Perks price $9.97, and bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up today. It's free and easy.
We can't do this alone. We need Captain Marvel. That's not good news.
She's targeting every planet we call home. We have to stop her.
together. Iron friend, fat stick. I called a friend.
Calm before the storm? No, thank you. This is Jim's time to shine. And Mike's. And Jennifer's. Helmets? Check. Drones? Check. Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this thing. This is when we get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what. Connect before the storm. Change how we weather them. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
Lowe's knows you can get it done today.
Because we can get it delivered today.
Whether you're doing it for your business or doing it yourself. Same-day delivery lets you keep the project moving without delays or detours. When it comes to last-minute needs, you can count on us to deliver. You got this. We got you.
Let's demand a world where every child is protected. Let's rally to give every child living through crisis care, refuge, and education. Let's demand it, but even more, let's create it. UNICEF won't stop working for every child.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $50 you spend. That's a 25-cent fuel saver. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
My first pick gonna be Baby Larry.
It was a surprise. Giannis, the captain, picking Damian Lillard, not his teammate, Drew Holiday, and just had that big freak glass ball, like crystal ball. He was predicting the future here, Stan.
Predicting the future, and maybe he knew something that the rest of us didn't know at that point. Damian Lillard would wanting to get out of Portland.
So was Giannis' feelings hurt when he said he only wanted to be traded to Miami after that pick?
Maybe. But I mean, it's interesting because Lillard wanted out and said where he wanted to go, and now we've seen the same thing with James Harden. And look, the general managers just aren't going to care where the guy wants to go. Daryl Morey, I guarantee you, does not care at all where James Harden wants to go. He may or may not trade him. He'll only do it if he thinks it helps his team, and he'll only trade him somewhere where he thinks it will help his own team in Philly because they feel like they've got a championship window in Philadelphia with Joel Embiid, and they want to go after that now.
Those potential destinations for James Harden trying to take down the leverage a little bit, but Daryl Morey has already proven that he will stand pat. Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey go way back. Daryl Morey hired Nick Nurse to run his D-League team back then. The Vipers of Rio Grande Valley.
Played a game down there once. When I was in Orlando, we played an exhibition down there. It's way down there, McAllen, Texas.
Yeah.
So you know you're a Texas guy. McAllen, Texas is way down there.
Nick Nurse always been a winner wherever he's gone, up to the NBA with a championship in 19, but in the developmental leagues, he's always been the guy that has produced results. He's from Iowa. He's from Carroll, Iowa. And it's about a 4-hour drive from Milwaukee. He's got a lot of family here. He's got cousins everywhere. They bring him in, hustle him to Milwaukee every time he's here. He's glad to be back in the Midwest. Let's lead it by 19. Embiid gives it up. Reset. Lopez on 4-minute mark and bypass. Embiid turns it over. Maxey will run it down. And the Lakers cannot be pleased with what he has seen in this first half.
Well, Joel Embiid throughout his career has had trouble with double teams that come on the dribble. He has been a high turnover guy in those situations. Very good passer if you come early before he puts it on the floor, but if you wait until he puts it down, he's strong.
together. 23-6 run going right here from Milwaukee, and Lillard fires again. Maxey with the rebound. Sixers need a burst here at the end of this first half. Embiid steps into a three. Got it. Embiid can fill it up. 33% three-point shooter last year. Good numbers for a big man. Lillard, Giannis. That's travel.
Dame Lillard did keep going. This was only the first kick is all right. Very nice. A 4-point play, really smart. Defense is back. It's too much room and knocks it down. There's not much that Dame Lillard can't do.
23-9 run. Lillard has 15 of those points. We got the fuse here in the second quarter. And keeps it going here late in the second. A nice opener. 13 points for him. Those are his first points of the second quarter. Oubre deflects that one. Bucks ball. 2:54 left in this second quarter.
Here's Giannis' versatility, right? He'll play sometimes as a backup 5. Now he's playing the backup point for the Bucks. Up 13, 2:54 to go.
Guess what? Here's what I'll stay. Gonna do our thing.
Gotta feel that I can't sleep. Feeling you better yet to breathe. 'Cause I'm reinventing myself. I had to make it happen myself. Didn't have any help singing out y'all.
For the life you're making, Patsy has it.
It's a taste of fall, a day not to miss.
Werther's Original Caramels. Discover the original fall flavor.
Match up. Here. Good defense, Jim. Good defense. Face go. Someone's gonna shoot it when he found me. He found me when he
The one and only Brook Lopez, State Farm Audio Assist, has lost the handle with a foul. Here. You gotta love Brook Lopez. And he was fouled by his own teammate.
He was, but look, I continue to be amazed by what Brook Lopez has done in his career, transformed himself totally as a player. With the Nets, a great, unstoppable low-post player who was a defensive liability. And then as the game changes, transformed himself into a three-point shooter who is a defensive player of the year candidate. Just an amazing turnaround. A lot of big guys, the game changed on him and sort of edged him out. Brook Lopez adjusted with the game and is an outstanding.
Reunited with his brother Robin, who is a Buck once again. Out of bounds.
Beasley got away with one there. Very, very lazy, careless inbounds pass. Tobias Harris almost stole.
2:36 remaining in this first half. Sixers on an 8-0 run right here. Corners by Embiid and Oubre. As Giannis goes to the back, takes Embiid right with him. Outstanding defense by Embiid. Melton's going to let it fly. He's got it. Embiid, Oubre, and now DeAnthony Melton with three-pointers. An 11-0 run for Philadelphia. Just the first they're looking for at the end of this half. Beasley gives it up. Lopez. Oubre knocked it out of his hands. 11 to shoot here. 2:05 4:05 remaining in the half.
Well, I got back in this game quickly. Dame Lillard went to the bench, and this game turned.
Damian Lillard with 19 first half points. 2 threes for Lillard, including a 4-point play. Here's Beasley. And Giannis set up beautifully. Beasley springs free and they answer 3.
Beasley was Jason shot 8 threes a game in 22 minutes.
Embiid can't connect. Beasley with the Lakers last year started 14 games. Looks like he's going to be a fit in that starting lineup. Nice feed to Giannis. Traffic underneath. And his whistle's blowing. No foul called yet. Let's see here. Yeah, pulled it down. That was the motion Evan Scott gave. A little delay on the whistle, but Giannis will go to the line with a minute 36 left.
Yeah, the delay on the whistle is what always brings the ire of coaches and the team that is called with the foul. And it was a late call, and it also was not called by the official on the baseline. So they're all very upset. But that was the right call by Evan Scott. Embiid did pull it down, and now we'll see if Antetokounmpo can make free throws. This is a major thing. I mean, he's now 1 for 5, and people talk all the time about him having to make jump shots. I totally disagree with that. I don't think he needs to shoot the ball on the perimeter at all. He does need to be able to make free throws. Besides his injury in the playoffs against Miami when he came back, the fact that he shot under 50% at the free throw line was a huge factor in them losing that first round series.
Finally gets one. He made the first, and then it's 4 straight, and he gets 1 out of 2 here. Giannis last year, 64.5% free throw shooter. Embiid, that's deflected by Beasley.
Well, we've said it. Embiid's just not a very good passer. Offensive dribble. I like Milwaukee's defense, and they knew it was coming. Nick Nurse knew it was coming. He worked with Adrian Griffin. It's exactly how Toronto always defended Embiid. They're going to come with the second defender every time he puts it down.
Embiid in traffic. The jump look is good. Nice move by Joel Embiid. He's got 11 now. Embiid with 11 points, 2 rebounds. He's missed 4 free throws too. Lillard finds Giannis. Lost the handle. Maxey. And count the basket. So Giannis came from behind. That's a goaltend. The foul on Beasley up front.
There's Maxey with that great speed. Just drops that shoulder in. And Giannis gets it off the backboard. Coming off of Antetokounmpo's turnover. He's had problems here in the half, turning the ball over. That's his 4th or 5th turnover. And Philadelphia converting it into points. Both these coaches want to be disruptive defensively and convert defense into offense.
Maxey at the line. Tyrese Maxey now with 13. He's got 11 this quarter. Teaching it again, standing by. American Express halftime report coming away from our Atlanta studios. Night 2 for us on TNT Sports. First game of the year for these two teams. Maxey. Lindsay had the call. It will be free throws. The 3-ball, no good.
Well, there's the fact. And so it's before he gets into his motion. You have to understand, it's not when you hear the whistle of where the call is. It's where the foul is actually. Sometimes a little later, there's the foul. There's the motion going out. Good call.
Right on. It's a good reminder about the whistle as well. And again, that's what kind of sets you off a little bit. Lillard making his case, as is Adrian Griffin. Adrian Griffin told us before the game, this is his first NBA game, first official NBA game as a head coach. He's waited a long time to get this box. He's going to be thinking of his late father. He passed away in 2000, a pastor in Wichita, and all those coaches, including your brother, that helped him along the way.
Yeah, as you learned from it was just a very humble approach to those times.
Next to 36 seconds remaining. Oubre flying high, and Oubre comes away with it. Good second effort there by Oubre. Tries to be disruptive here. Now being Lillard. Giannis with rebound. Chance at the last shot. Giannis will pull it back. Get the ball in the hands of Damian Lillard. Lillard with 21. Giannis with 10. 7 rebounds. Lillard has scored 17 in the last 7.5 minutes. Giannis might get a chance. No good. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. Had some big swings in that first half. Lillard was impressive in the second quarter, and the Bucks put 63 on the board in the first half. This team's going to be electric offensively. We'll check in with EJ and the King when we come back. You're watching the NBA on TNT, presented by Kia Tip-Off 2023.
Hi, I'm Everett. My friends would say that I'm a modern Renaissance man.
Discovery for PrEP, a once-daily prescription medicine that helps lower the chances of getting HIV through sex. It's not for everyone. Discovery for PrEP has not been studied in people assigned female at birth. Talk to your doctor to find out if it's right for you. Discovery does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections, so it's important to use safer sex practices and get tested regularly. You must be HIV negative to take Discovery for PrEP, so you need to get tested for HIV immediately before and at least every 3 months while taking it. If you think you were exposed to HIV or had flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. They may check to confirm you're still HIV negative. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. The most common side effect was diarrhea. Tell your doctor about all the medicines and supplements you take, or if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Discovery without talking to your doctor.
If you're interested in learning more about Discovery for PrEP, talk to your healthcare provider.
Save big this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Whole boneless pork loin, just $1.77 a pound. Red grapes, just $1.98 a pound. And our special recipe brats or patties, 10 for only $10. Only at Hy-Vee. Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with H Perks prices. Like Tide, H Perks price $9.97, and bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make this switch or sign up today. It's free and easy.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card with no preset spending limit or purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. I can get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it and drop it. We want to fix it ourselves and actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster and know the market price of the lobster.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
The American Express halftime report is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
It was a quiet first quarter for Damian Lillard. 4 points on 1 of 3 shooting. Then he scored 17 in the second quarter in his Milwaukee debut. And the Bucks have got a 9-point lead at the break over Philadelphia. We welcome you to the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny and Charles. So this was a 34-32 game in favor of the Bucks. About 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee then goes 23-6 on them. Philadelphia responds late 16-6, single-digit game after 24 minutes. And the American Express teammates look like this, not unexpectedly. We track this new pairing for the Bucks, Damian Lillard and Giannis. And Giannis with his 10 in the first half. Lillard for 21, did half the shots, 4-point play in there, and the Bucks have got the 9-point lead.
Should have another 4-point play.
Well, that foul was before the shot.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting? I just asked Kenny. You know the last play we showed? They gave him the 4-point play then. It was the exact same play. That's all subjected by the referee.
Excellent point. Yes. Of course, this is where we want to start. What you want to see, what you have seen from Damian Lillard.
Yes. Movie trap. The movie trap after the fall. Movie trap after the fall.
The old TV.
I thought that you had a peripheral vision. I knew you would reach for it, and then I take off. There you go. You wanted to beat me on day one? Never!
You look much better than you when you ran in the sand.
Thank you.
Halftime, folks.
But one of the things we talked about when you play with Damian Lillard, are you able to build this wall? It's impossible because Damian Lillard is a one-man fast break, and he also is a one-man scoring machine. So freeze it here. You got 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players back. Everybody says, no, all I got to beat is one. I beat one, then I get to the rim, and then I can finish over the other. No one else on this team has ever done this when Giannis frees it again. You have ISO. There's no Giannis in the game. This is when they actually made their run because you put ISO on Dame Lillard. You say, oh, just give me the ball. Let me do the things I do well. There's no one man can guard me. One man can't stop me. When the shot clock is going down, don't worry, guys. I can make a shot for us. We don't have to worry about it. And that's the same shot that we talked about that he just made before. So here it is again. Freeze it again. They got a double screen, and when you get him downhill, it's over. Let him go. You get him going downhill, all of a sudden, this is against Joel Embiid. Offensively, they've never seen anything like this in Milwaukee. This guy is top 75 player on time at the latter part of his prime. He's not out of his prime yet.
Yeah, Underdog was saying that last year, only 16 times did somebody have a 20-point half, aside from Giannis. Only 16 times did a Buck have a 20-point half. Damian Lillard in his first game was for 21 in the first half. Before we get to your pictures on Philly, what's your takeaway?
The one weakness of Giannis' game, he don't run without the ball. I think he could make his life so.
But you're going to say free throw shoot.
Oh, well, that too. But you notice even on that play, Kenny showed if he's so used to getting the ball, bringing it up, man. If he would just think he'll get out of the habit, yeah. But he will. Well, I'm hoping he's never had to do it before because you got him on the wing coming at you. Then that really takes the wall out of play. But to be a great player, you have to learn to play without the ball. It'll come back to
that too.
Everybody know you the man, but a lot of times guys like, no, I'm not going to trust the rest of the guys. Dame's going to help.
63-54 halftime.
Shooting by the Bucks in the first half. They lead it by 9. Okay, so you're Joel Embiid, and you know you got doubles coming at you all night long. So what's your thought process? What are you trying to think about it?
I need my teammates to be decisive of what they're going to do. It cannot be what they call staggering. You just can't stand there. Somebody has to cut him. Somebody has to set a screen. Somebody. So right here, he's posting up D. He should have got the ball. He gets the ball now right there. If you're going to go now. See, you waited too late to go because, listen, Rick Fox, Big Shot Bob, I know what they are. You got to know what he's got. See right here, you know what they got. Got great ball movement. Somebody has to shoot. But again, I got to know where my guys are. Right here. What you going to do? You going to cut? I say you come over to the left. Come over to the left a little bit. No, you go to the right, lazy. And then you try to come back to the left. I need to know what you guys going to do, and they have to be more consistent back there. Being a dominant player like him, you will get double. And believe it or not, that was probably my favorite part of the game because when I got double, I know somebody's going to get an uncontested, easy open shot. So I'm looking for the D. Scotts, the Kenny Smith. I'm looking for the big shot Bob. But I need to know where they're going to be. So they have to be decisive. You got to get to your spot or you got to cut.
11 points, 3 rebounds in the first half for Embiid, 4 out of 8 from the floor. Kelly Oubre, nice debut for the Sixers, off the bench with 13, hasn't missed, 4 out of 4 and 3 out of 3 from deep. 9-point game, and this is the.
Y'all got everything. Y'all got it. I had a fan. Yes.
A lot of fun went into that.
Oh my God.
That is some pretty good quick shit out there.
But it's only the third night. Jermaine is working me out. Jermaine, lights get Jermaine. He's back, baby.
Save big this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Whole boneless pork loin, just $1.77 a pound. Red grapes, just $1.98 a pound. And our special recipe brats or patties, 10 for only $10. Only at Hy-Vee.
Stay healthy this holiday season with help from your Hy-Vee pharmacy. Save time by getting your flu and COVID-19 vaccines together in one appointment. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. Schedule your appointment online today at Hy-Vee.com. Some restrictions may apply.
NFL football, Little Caesars, and my lucky chair. I'm not changing anything.
Morning, Carol.
Morning, Trash.
Yes. Good night, hon.
Good night.
And then over here with the grocery now. Yeah, questions.
George Gill, what keeps you going all season long?
Little Caesars Pizza, and of course my guy Daryl in his lucky chair.
Yes! Did you hear that, Susan? That's because of the chair. He goes from full court against the
Yeah, well, that too.
Horse game winners with the eyes closed. Fadeaways, step backs, or rare premiums. Here's to the legends of the driveway.
Here, movement that inspires.
Plus.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas. Need more pepperoni. And the biggest idea is Shakaroni pizza. Bigger. More. It's extra large, extra cheese, and covered in more than 60 pepperonis. When I say a handful of pepperoni, I mean mine. And what makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation. 1, 2, 3, Shakaroni! Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
When you need orthopedic care, skip the lines and hassle of going to the emergency room and come to Ortho Urgent Care. With Ortho Urgent Care at Kansas City Orthopedic Institute, you can reserve your spot in line online, and we offer everything you need on site, from rapid diagnosis by one of our orthopedic specialists to MRI and X-ray imaging to treatments for injuries. Kansas City Orthopedic Institute has it all. Ortho Urgent Care is ready for you 7 days a week. Learn more at kcoi.com.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Hey, put the clothes on. Pizza and meat lovers know how to feel.
That's going to Embiid. Let's him shoot it.
Indeed, good. 68-65 Bucks.
3 for 5 for 3. Only shot it.
Lopez knocks down a 3. 71-65 Bucks. Let's go Bucks.
Tucker, who is in some foul trouble in the first half. That's his 4th now.
Just all kinds of space. I like the defense down there. He's just not even guarding Lopez down here. He's trying to help with the lane if they find him. But you can't overreact on Embiid's threes. Still rather take away the feet and not have him hit your whole team in foul.
Missed it. 26-31, 71-69 on the deuce made. 76ers are within 2.
I see that as a challenge.
Esto no es solo una vacuna. Esto es protección a la mano para aquellos que tienen planes.
I'm gonna end it here, folks. Okay. Yeah.
Hi. You might know me from my other job.
Peace, everybody.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card with no preset spending limit or purchase